Hey guys, Chad here, Dirtfish Rally School. We just got some brand new MeLe battery mounts, and along with that we got some brand new Odyssey PC680 batteries. So we're excited to install those into our 2015 STIs, and we're going to show you how we do that and also talk about how it's beneficial for you. So here we have our MeLe battery mount. It's made out of marine grade aluminum, and it's mounted to a sub mount that's powder coated steel, and so it's super strong. Now you mount that to the battery tray, and then you bolt the aluminum battery box to that mount, so it's super strong. It's got this cool pin so that you can release the battery very quickly and service the battery very easily. There's many pros of running a smaller battery. The weight savings, of course, is a huge one, but also the room in the engine bay. We have lots of room to access now our bank 2 ignition components, the spark plugs, the ignition coils. We don't have to remove the battery anymore to get to those. So to install, first you're going to have to remove the battery, the old battery. Undo the negative post first so that you don't damage any electrical components by sparks. Then you're going to undo the positive. Wipe off the tray if you have dirt like we do. Wipe off the tray so you have a clean surface to work with. And now you want to get your steel sub-mount, lay it in there and see where the position that you want to put the battery in ultimately. Once you find the right position, use your black Sharpie or whatever you got, a Sharpie, and make your marks. As many as you want. It comes with 4 bolts, but we just have room for just the 3. So we'll make these marks. Well, I'll make more than we need just in case, but we'll probably just use the 3. All right, so I figured out the marks that we are going to use. So now I'm going to get my center punch, and I'm going to punch because I need to drill the holes for the rib nuts that we're going to use. So now I'm going to get my 7/16 rotocut. That's a good tool because it makes perfect circles that I can drop the rib nuts in. So I'll drill these 3 out. And if you don't have a rotocut, you can use a drill bit, but just be very careful of what's underneath the battery tray because there is some wiring and there's other sheet metal attached to it that can make your drill bit walk and that sort of stuff. So just be careful if you don't have the rotocut. We're going to be using the zinc-coated 8mm rib nuts. Hey, keep it down over there. Oh. Get our riveter and we'll bring it over here and we will rivet in our 8mm rib nuts. Now that we have our rib nuts in, we can lay our steel plate on and we can see where that's going to bolt in, and it's going to be solid. So I think the choices that we made are good. So we'll go ahead and bolt those down. Now that those are snug, we can now place our aluminum mount in. So we'll set that down, make sure everything lines up perfectly, and sure enough it does. So then we can take our supplied hardware. We have 6x10 Allens. Make sure to put the lock washers on because you don't want it to come loose. Go ahead and thread those in to the mount and go ahead and cinch those down. Not too tight, it doesn't need to be gorilla tight, it's just needs to be snug. Once that's in, you're ready to drop the battery in. So grab your PC680, drop it down in there, and you can test the latch, make sure that, that you have the clearance. It should fit snug, the battery should not move around. So if it's snug, you can put the push pin in, then you've done a good job. Once that's in, then you can put your terminals on. The Odyssey comes with different variations of terminals, so if you wanted to change up your terminals, you can do that. We chose to use the OE setup just because it's easy. What you want to do is thread those in, thread the negative. They are different, so positive, make sure that goes on the positive side. You can tell by the red cap and the plus. So go and snug those down. Again, doesn't have to be super tight, just snug it down. And now you're ready to put your terminals on. Start with the positive terminal first, and once that's snug, then you can move over to the negative. Once you have that on, turn the key on, make sure all electronics work, everything works, and go ahead and fire it up and you should be good to go. All right, and that's it. That's how we install our MeLe battery mount. So if you have any questions, comment down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.